What's up guys? Today we're going to be cooking together and we're going to be making some banana bread. So, I don't ever really follow recipes, so this can either turn out really good or really bad, but if it turns out good, maybe you guys will make it. If it turns out bad, probably don't want to. So I'm going to start off with 2 bananas, I think. Might add a third one, depends how much I want to make. I'll probably add a third one because I have 2 other bananas that look like this and they're not going to last too much longer. So I'll be back. So I'm just going to start by mashing these bananas so then they can mix well in our banana bread. As you guys can tell, I really tried for this first video back. Oversized, not even oversized, my dad's sweatshirt, pullover, whatever you want to call this, high school track shorts, and spooky socks. Never forget, spooky season. You're probably like, Elise, why are you doing this on a cutting board? Because mashing bananas in a bowl is a lot harder than it is on a cutting board, so I mash them here and then put it in our bowl, which is this thing. So these away so we're not looking at some nasty banana. So these away so we're not looking at some nasty banana. Throw these away so we're not looking at nasty banana peels and dropping them all over the place. Alright, so I'm going to put my mashed banana in the bowl. And this is the only spoon I could find, so don't judge me on my big spoon. Alright, next up, I have all my stuff here that I'm going to use on the side, so I think we're going to go for the liquid ingredients first, and then we can bounce it out with the dry. So we'll add some vanilla extract. We will add, this is coconut nectar, but it was leaking, so I put it in a bag. My work? How much? A little. Not bad, actually. Never tasted it raw, so probably should do that before you put something in a recipe. But next up, most important thing, unless you're vegan, but I'm not vegan, so the eggs. I'm gonna put 3 eggs in this. Next, I'm just gonna put the eggs in there because so I just put the eggs in there and I'm gonna mix it up. I really want to try a vegan recipe, except I'm just scared because I've never made anything vegan and then I might have to follow a recipe and that's a lot of work. And if it doesn't taste perfect, then I'm gonna think the recipe's bad, but then I probably messed it up. I don't know. It's complicated. So this looks great. I don't even know if you could see that. There we go. That was egg on my finger. This looks, how would I describe this? Kind of looks like throw up right now, so hopefully it gets better, because right now it looks pretty bad. Now, normally I'm pretty sure you're supposed to mix the dry ingredients together before putting them in, but if I have to wash another bowl, I'm gonna freak out. So we're just gonna put it all in and hope for the best. So I'm gonna put some baking powder. Might have been too much, I don't know. Next, we are going to add in some cinnamon, because cinnamon and bananas go really well together. I like things cinnamony, so I'm gonna put a lot in. A little dash of salt, because apparently you're supposed to put salt in your baking, which I don't get at all. I'll never taste the difference, but they told me to do it, so she does it. And now we are going to put in the almond flour. How much do you say? I don't know. Just kind of scooping that stuff in there. So we're gonna see what that does for us and then might add more. I just realized how useless of a video this is gonna be. It's just basically me throwing stuff in a pot and you watching me, but that's okay. It's fun for me. That's all that matters. If you want to recreate it, good luck. Just get the same ingredients and figure it out. Just kidding. That's rude. I want to try like a recipe next time, or like make something really complicated that I've never made before that I have to follow a recipe on, and then maybe you guys can make it at the same time as me, and we'll see. It'll be like MasterChef or like not Chopped. What's like the baking show? It'll be like a bake-off, you versus me, and we both have the same recipe, so none of us have an excuse for it to turn out bad. Except mine will probably turn out bad anyways. Okay, so now it looks like a bit thicker vomit, so I'm going to add some chia seeds, because #fiber and gut health. Don't know if that made any sense. And I'm going to add some avocado oil so it's not super dry. I'm not sure if you're supposed to add milk or oil, so I'm just adding oil because milk and banana bread doesn't seem like that goes together. So I'm just going to mix those two together. You're probably like, it's too liquidy, Elise. Why are you adding more liquids? Because I need it for my banana bread. You can always balance it out with more flour. And one thing I learned also through baking and my numerous life experiences is that it always tastes sweeter before it's baked. So if you think it's just sweet enough before it's baked, add some more sweetener. You can add like stevia if you don't want to add more sugar or whatever. But if you like sweet things and it's just barely sweet enough for you before it's baked, I forgot to preheat the oven. BRB. Oven is now preheating. So it's pretty liquidy right now still. I don't know if that's what banana bread's supposed to look like or not. But I think I'm going to add a bit of coconut sugar. I'm going to use the same spoon because I don't want to wash another spoon. And I'm probably going to add some stevia in it also because, I don't know, sweet banana bread is good. Probably a bit more almond flour also. That was 3, 4. I just put it in. How do I not remember this? I think that was 3 tablespoons about of coconut sugar. I'm just gonna mix that up, and then, I mean, it smells really good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if this is what it's supposed to look like or not. Also, are you guys more of a chocolate in your banana bread or walnut in your banana bread? Because I like both. I feel like a little like, what? I feel like a bit of walnut with a bit of chocolate in one bite with some bananas in your bread is pretty good. Alright, let's see. What did I say I was going to put next? Almond flour. Stevia. We're going to put the stevia in first. Actually, we should probably taste it before we put that in. If you're afraid of raw eggs, obviously don't taste it, but I'm not, so. I think it needs a bit of stevia. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It just kind of tastes like bananas, which, I mean, that's what it's supposed to taste like, but you need to make it a bit more cakey. And then we're going to add a bit more, actually we're going to mix it, and then we're going to add a bit more almond flour. Then I think that should be good, probably. How much was that? Like half a cup, 1 cup, somewhere between there? Good luck. So, I'm going to just talk about why I haven't been filming videos and stuff. Not that too many people care, but we're going to keep talking about it anyways, because you know why? I want to. So, I play soccer, as I kind of said in my first video ever, which like 5 people watched, but that's okay. And that's been taking up a shit ton of my life right now, and school also. I'm in 20 units, including soccer, so that's 6 classes, and then soccer on top of that, so basically have no life, have no free time, have no anything at the moment, but once soccer's done, then I'll have life to do, etc. I also have an essay at 11:45, or due today at 11:45, And it is 10 o'clock and I'm making banana bread and filming it, which takes even longer. So you're probably like, Elise, why are you doing that when you have essays? Well, I'm sick of school, need a break, and filming is fun. So this is what we're doing. And I keep saying like, Elise, why are you doing this? Like thinking you guys are actually asking me that. I know no one cares. Let me think I'm popular for once. That is really good. I could eat that like that, easy, except they're rotting, so I don't want to eat too much. But I am going to put a bit more cinnamon just because I like cinnamon. And then after, once you're done with your base, I guess that's what we'll call this, then you can add whatever you want on top. So I'm going to be adding cacao nibs, and I don't think I have walnuts, so I won't be adding walnuts. Okay. Here are our cacao nibs, and that'll give us the little like chocolatey flavor, but still being healthy. Because if you put normal chocolate chips in it, those normally have a lot more sugar, and they are made of refined sugars, which aren't good for you. That was probably way too much, but it's okay. This is really good. I really hope it stays this good once I cook it. And I'm actually thinking, you're probably like, Elise, enough with the stevia. But I'm going to add some granulated stevia just to make it a bit sweeter, so then when it cooks, it'll be like sweet, but not overly sweet, if that makes sense. It'll probably be overly sweet, but it's stevia, so no calories, no sugar. What can go wrong? We are back with the stevia. How much are we adding? I don't know. Oh, that's probably way too much. Okay. Well, it's in there, so I don't know if we want this liquidier to start off with or drier to start off with. Normally bread dough is like thick and dry. But banana bread's more like a cake. And it's always like dense. Or is it like fluffy? See, I don't even know. So before I put it in the oven or spray my pan, I have to put this thing together, except I can never figure out if it goes like this or like this. And once it's in there, closing it, nuh-uh. That's it? Did I get it in? No, that wasn't in. Ha! Got it. Alright, let's spray this. There's nothing worse than when you cook something, put it in the oven, have a cacao nib, and I throw. Oh, that's not good. We're good, we're good. As I was saying, don't you just hate it when you put something in the oven and you sprayed your pan and it comes out and it's still stuck to it? That's honestly the worst to me. Because you want to make it look all pretty, you want to take your cake out, display it or whatever, and half the cake's like stuck to the pan. So I always just put more oil than you have to. It's probably not that healthy, but I mean, if it's coconut oil, it's healthy. It like depends what kind of diet you're going for, if it's higher fat, higher carb, higher protein, but I typically like to stand towards higher fat diets just because it keeps me full. Did anyone ask this? No, but I'm going on a little tangent, so as I was saying, I typically like to go for higher fat diets because it keeps me full and satiated. So I'm not against putting more oil in my foods and making sure they don't stick to the pan. And then they look good. There's another cacao nib in my throat, it stayed there. So my pan's a bit big for what I'm doing, but feel free to use a smaller pan or just make the batch bigger if you want to use a pan this size. Also, I'd recommend like a loaf pan because that's normally what banana bread is in, except I don't have one of those in my house, so it's going to be a pretty thin banana bread so you don't have to cook it for a while. If yours is exactly like this, but since I didn't give you any recipes or any measurements of this pan or anything, you probably won't have the exact same banana bread, but that's okay. What counts is that you make a banana bread or try to make one with me. We're going to struggle together. For those of you guys who do watch this video and want to send me a recipe to a gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free banana bread recipe, please do. preferably paleo, preferably Whole30, preferably 0 calories, 0 sugar, just kidding, I'm not that crazy. But like, yeah, feel free to send me a recipe. There's oil leaking out the side of that pan, so that's how you know I put too much. Look at this, my hands are shiny. Okay, had to wash that off real quick. But yeah, I just put our banana bread in the oven. Don't know how long it's gonna cook for, so I'll keep watching it. It is currently 10:03 right now, so hopefully I remember that when I take it out. We'll see. And yeah, I'll just keep watching it and poking it with a stick or a knife or whatever you do to tell if the inside's gooey or not. And yeah, hopefully it works. I would be kind of mad if this works and it's really good and I can never recreate it because I never made a recipe out of it or measured anything. But that's okay, because we always have next time. Okay, so I just took our banana bread out the oven and it is, where's my phone? It is 10:35, so we said 10:03 when we put it in, so -3 plus that, 32 minutes it was in the oven, and as you guys saw before, it basically came out clear. So I'm just gonna let this set and cool down, and then we'll take it out of the pan and cut into it and see how my magic concoction worked, if it's good or if it's not. It smells really good, and the house smells like fall and Christmas. It's not even Halloween yet. Why am I talking about Christmas? It smells like fall, and it smells good. I need to stop trying to describe things today, because it's just not working out. So, yeah. I'm gonna let this cool. Once it cools, we're gonna try it and see how it tastes. So, let's cut into this and see how it tastes. Cutting into it, it seems really soft and gooey and moist and dense, and I can't think of any other words. Basically, exactly how your banana bread. What was I saying earlier about oiling your pan and putting too much oil? Why does this happen to me? I definitely could not have put any more oil in my pan, and it still stuck. I'm so mad. Maybe I didn't let it cool enough, because like, I think it just kind of fell apart, like the cake fell apart. It might not actually be stuck. Okay, I think I did something there, and I'm really mad I didn't keep the recipe now. BRB while I finish this whole cake by myself. But like, really, I'm not even kidding with you guys right now. Sometimes I taste it and it tastes like horse shit, and they're like, so good. But like, no. This one, I would tell you guys if it's bad. This actually tastes good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today of baking with me, even though this probably was really useless for you guys since I didn't write down any measurements, which, not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad at now that I didn't measure anything out, because now I'm never gonna be able to make this exact banana bread again. And let me tell you, I want to make this banana bread every day for the rest of my life. It's that good. Not joking, not sarcastic, nothing. Totally serious right now. But like, no, actually, it's really good. And I'll probably finish this whole thing by the end of today. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye. Okay, this video has to end. I just spilled stuff everywhere.